Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. I hope you've all caught up on your rest from New Year's and have had a good New Year's event so far. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research and see how things went for me. Ooh, okay. We're skipping sync. All right. So something fun happened. There we are. Good. Do not need today to be the day that I find out that I forgot to start sleep tracking. Full 100 sleep score. Did not sleep in like I did the time before. Once again, some more cyclical sleep, a little bit more dozing, but still predominantly snoozing and slumbering. Ooh, but today, true balanced. Have the full 8 spawns and then the one from incense. 199 million drowsy power. Almost 200 million. Because it did get multiplied by 3 for that New Year's sleep session. I guess that kind of does make up for the fact that, yeah. Last night, may not be getting as much sleep, so let's multiply it to make sure we catch up. That's very nice of them. So we've got Riolu hanging out atop Belly. I think I see Cramorant hanging out down there in the corner. Yup. Got Ralts, Heracross. Haven't seen one of them in a long while. Vulpix. Caterpie. Drifloon. Toxicroak. And Wooper. Alright. Let's see. And that was 57 dream coins from that. Not bad. And no one's hungry. Cramorant would be nice, but it's without it being hungry. It's a real swing. Oh, Drifloon's about to be taken home, so that's good. I do need a better Toxicroak, but I need to try to catch it from Krogunk. So I'm gonna catch the Ralts that I've set incense out for. It is kind of strange. I haven't really seen too much of the Pokemon that I am actually trying to find. Because some of them are New Year's Pokemon. I'll give a quick run down that list once we get through snack time. I am low on Great Biscuits, so I would like another Wooper. So I can at least feed this one till full. Or you can give me a big hit now. Okay. That was asking too much, I understand. But I'll take it. I got hand out biscuits anyway this week, so pardon me. Cheeky whooper. Okay. With that, I think that's all I can get done today. So, we'll wrap up snack time there. I think Heracross is the right move out of this, just because it's the most uncommon. I look so tired. And that's a nice 20,000 Dream Shards. Continue to add it back into the bank. Gotta build that back up. Thankfully, the only thing that I'm going to be spending Dream Shards on for a little bit is going to be just getting... pardon me. Getting some Pokemon leveled up. Alright. Ooh. I love that ingredient spread, especially for a skill specialist. Because you just get a little bit of everything. Skill level up M in the first slot. Ingredient finder, not so much. Inventory up, helping speed, inventory up. Alright. Well, it was a nice start. But yeah, no skill triggers whatsoever with no skill trigger nature. Not what I'm looking for. Modest natured Drifloon. Also a skill specialist. This one's got oil on the backside. It's just nice to have, but not going to be pulling in as much as I need. We're looking for same thing. Inventory up, ingredient finder, skill trigger, inventory up, helping speed, with speed of help down. Skill trigger, at least on a sub-skill, is good, but helping speed all the way at 100, speed of help down nature, and nothing else really helping it. It's not good. Last but not least, our cheeky whooper. Timid nature. You are an ingredient specialist. Ooh, and a mono ingredient specialist. This is the loadout I am looking for. So, let's see what we got. Helping speed, ingredient finder, skill level up, inventory up, skill trigger, with speed of help down. Alright, it's not ideal. We've got two skills that aren't doing a whole lot of help. I mean, energy to itself is fine, but it's not going to trigger all that much. It can trigger a little bit if it gets fully leveled. The speed of helps kind of negate each other out, and the ingredient finder S could be turned to M. So I'm probably saying this is somewhere in the 60s and 70s. I'll throw it into the IV calculator and see if any level of sub-skill seeds helps that out. And see if it, as long as I can get it somewhere in the 80s or even just 90, that's fine by me. That is a good spread for getting a whole lot of mushrooms. Yes, I have already been past the screen, so that's already now. Moving on. Gonna gain a recovery incense, so just replace the one that just got used. Another 40 dream coins, so that leaves only incense, which in another 2 days will be done, and 1 biscuit tomorrow. That won't be a problem. On the main weekly missions, thankfully now the holiday missions have cleared off. Just 1 biscuit. Befriend 5 more Pokemon. We'll see if that happens. And I'm setting a good pace for berries. Okay. We got the news from the New Year's gift from Professor Neroli. It was very nice. Those biscuits went immediately to Wooper. 240 Psychic-type Pokemon. Thank you, Ralts. 20 diamonds. And from the community. How are they had to help out today with Dream Coins? Only 29 reports, a little bit on the lower side. Only 8 coins. Oof. It's low, but it happens. Thankfully, my sleep research has been pulling in quite a good chunk of them, so I'm not worried about getting... I do have enough now. Wonderful. So I've still got plenty of time left. The only thing that I would consider is having more Great Biscuits to just use on impulse, because I don't believe I have access to the event exchange on the snack time screen, but it's not that big of a deal. Pardon, I've got just like a really scratchy throat this morning, so I'm a little bit lower volume than I normally am, so apologies. Alright, let's grab some ingredients and make some breakfast. Also make sure to throw on some incense on the stump. Do that now before I forget. So we've got Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. We've got effectively 4 nights of this first week. I guess I can continue using the Ralts incense. It's at least giving me something that I could always just use the biscuit for and take home. Because unless the Pokemon with a larger amount of pips are hungry, I'm not going to be able to do too much about it. Thank you, Pinsir. I'm hoping that is enough apples. I'm starting to get low between them. Okay, good. Yeah, as we can see, because Pinsir has the honey in that first slot instead of, well, honey is its main collection, but because it's not a dedicated apple collector, I definitely may struggle through the last couple of days to get that if I don't get more consistency out of Pinsir and Pikachu. Alright, but still, a nice 44,000 dish strength. Quite helpful. I mean, doing great pacing-wise, already in the upper master ranks. And you got any skill triggers for me? I'll take one. And a couple of apples from Gardevoir. I don't count any with its ingredient down nature. But yeah, I did mention earlier, I did just kind of go over what I've got as far as what's hanging out in my personal Pokemon box to see what some needs are. So kind of what I'm going to be focusing on to look for as the next kind of couple weeks go over, as well as beyond. I mean, these are still ones I can certainly use. For mushroom gathering, that Quagsire is going to be much needed. So currently, aside from the Wooper that was just caught, I do have a really good Wooper, but it's not 100% mushroom. So that can be good right up to level 59, which right now, that's fine. I could try to keep it off 60, but I wouldn't mind finding one that I don't have to think about at all. And the other one is not so great. So Wooper is a really good mushroom gatherer, so that would be a Quagsire specifically, so evolving the Wooper, but want to find the Wooper, evolve it, get the best that I can out of it. I'm also looking for apples, as we can see there, from cooking this week. So I do have really good IV Pokemon that have apples as part of their spread, but isn't there dedicated. So for this Crocalor, it will pull in quite a lot of apples, but I have to get this to 60. And it's even then going to have some of those sausage spread in between. Shiny has got more sausage than apples, so I can't flip over to that one. And the one I do have earmarked with the asterisk is also in the same boat of, yeah, it's got apples, but it's not full apple. So there is certainly some room for improvement there. Like, I've got stuff that I can work with up until a point. That's kind of going to be a theme here. For fiery herbs, nothing but Dratini. So, same thing where I've got some, but not all. Some, but not all. I don't even think the Dragonairs, I haven't even run, yeah. So, that's one that I'm looking for. For sausage, Aeron is what I'm looking for. So again, very close, and I can find a better one. 77% means I have a little bit more wiggle room. Don't have to field those right away. So like, there's one. So like it's there, but could I do better? I think so. I also do need milk. And that's going to come primarily from the Squirtle family. And most of my Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise are usually milk, or milk cocoa. Oh, I forget to check you. Yeah, you're good at potatoes, that's why. Forgetting some of the Pokemon that I've caught over now the years. So yeah, ones that have like a good chunk of milk, but aren't dedicated to getting it. Even my nearly 60 milk cocoa. Shiny, also milk cocoa, so there's still some work there. The last two ingredients that everything else I'm fairly confident on is oil. That's going to come from Krogunk / Toxicroak, or if I can find a good Shinx. It's kind of got the caprese salad loadout. So tomatoes in the first slot, not ideal, but tomato oil would be what I'm looking for. I just haven't caught one of them yet because I haven't seen as many. I haven't really spent any time on Old Gold Power Plant. And last but not least is soybeans. That's going to come either from Golem or Tyranitar. So my good Golem is good at potatoes. And I've got some good soybeans, but not all the way soybeans. And yeah, it's not ground type. Something else turned on? There we go. For my Pupitars, I've got ginger out the wazoo. And then mostly ginger. So I need to continue looking for the Larvitar. So there's another, like, it seems like I've got a little bit of everything on every island, right? At least that's the way that I'm seeing things now. I can go to Taupe Hollow for the Wooper, the Fuecoco, the Larvitar, and Geodude. I can still continue to work on Lapis Lakeside for Dratini, Squirtle. Old Gold Power Plant's got a couple of them from Shinx. Oh yeah, I can also find Toxicroak and Krogunk at Taupe Hollow. Cyan Beach for Squirtle as well. I think the only ones I don't really need to go to right away would be Snowdrop Tundra and Green Grass, because that's just everything. Yeah, so like a lot of the water types, a lot of the rock and fire types, not so much any of the ice types. Dratini, and then Aeron, Shinx. So, I feel like it's good to have some options available where I don't feel pigeonholed into one spot. I remember being on Taupe for so long, just trying to get those ranks raised, that it just felt like a chore at times. I think it'll be nice to go back now that a couple more spawns have been added to that pool. But that's kind of the state of the union, the state of the game for me right now. So we'll be on the lookout for those in the coming weeks, especially for any of those that may show up in the next week and a half's worth of research, because most of a good chunk of those were introduced in the last year. And with that, that's what I have for this morning. Thanks for sticking through. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to leave a like and any comments about what's been going on for your New Year's celebration. As a programming note, I will have an early morning tomorrow, so I will have a late upload of Sleep Research, so keep an eye out for that later tomorrow. And with that, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you back tomorrow with some more Sleep Research. Until then, sleep well.